Dreams closer than imagine, plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Comment, you feel me?
Well, there is a definite chill in the Northern California air, Coach, but still a wonderful afternoon for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready. Their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
64,
now Allen. Now this will be caught.
Get the fuck out of here.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
56.
Throwing now is Allen. James has got it. Complete. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Come on, you're going to throw a fucking pick.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Trubisky on first down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They run with Howard. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Check 24. Hey, ball. Safety's creeping. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The first carry for Josh Adams. He finds an opening past the 40. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Check, Mike. Alert! In your face. Hey, dude.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Hey, wahoo! 54. Mike 54. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Throwing on first down is Allen. It's Williams on the catch. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. 36 yards on the play. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You. 56. Mike's 56. Right.
Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Running with Howard. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On 1st down, Trubisky into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Allen now looks to throw, looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. James has it. And they'll get this down to the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You get block me.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Mike 5. Mike 5-4. Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball.
Half 85. Half 85.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, watch out.
Here's Allen to throw it.
54. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 5-4.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got an open man, it's QT. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Right there, right there. 50.
Hey, exit.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, watch that.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. Throwing here, Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Motion, motion, motion.
52.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Allen. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They go with Howard again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To the air, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Allen. And he's got his man Hilton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and very short, Trubisky looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Howard. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another first and 10. A throw out wide to QT, complete. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mike's 56. All day. All day. Any day.
Now Howard. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 38.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
It's fourth down.
Go!
56, Mike, 56. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 56 to Mike.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Allen. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Allen now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I told you I just woke up. I ain't really tell.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Like some Army style offense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 yards, first down Niners. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
But, you know, I traded for Justin Reed my rookie year when he was like in second year, man. That nigga 95.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before. On the flip side of this, and all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. The throw complete here to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Allen. It's Williams on the catch. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I'm in cover 4, though. You feel me? This is what I'm saying. Niggas know Madden players are going to do. You know, this is cool. I'm in cover 4. You about to complete a pass, a deep pass.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's Tyrell Williams, man. That nigga.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know if he was going to really run drag. You know, I tend to, it's always 1 or 2, so I don't know when I'm going to play a nigga that's going to be double spamming shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Oakland, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Nah, I got it's 2 more weeks in the season. I'm 10-4. I don't know. I got one division loss. I lost. I did lose to the commissioner though. So he's a Falcon, so I did lose to the Falcons. And the Falcons. Did you still watch? I'm going to show you my plays. I'm going to show you the plays. Every time I touch that, I got a stunt. Brady Morris, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went tight end because like, when I drafted my tight end, I had him, but this is second. No, this is second. In the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. He was a 77. He was, yeah, from Ohio, so he was a rookie. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, they got some draft records. So I done drafted niggas on like Jeremy Lamb and all that. That draft like Ben Pass. It's like the 4th or 5th season. This nigga right here, he probably like motherfucking 30 years old. 28. These my guard, center guard, I drafted in but these two was rookies. My 2 guards was rookies. It was an amazing draft class. So I was able to get some money off. Even though they 75, but they good because they stars. Like they came out to be stars and shit, so they play better. Yeah, they develop faster. Yeah, they develop. Yeah, so then I got rid of my corners because my corners got old. You know, Sherman, I had to trade them out and got old. I'm about to. They both rookies though, so they both came out stars. Yeah, this is his brother. Yeah, the younger one. So I locked him up and look how it was. Watch you see how many years. I had him down there all 4 seasons. I traded him for his first season there. And he was 82. 82. This nigga just, bruh. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can bring up his season stats. I'm gonna bring up his stats, his season by season, the nigga get picked. The nigga get picked. My first season, he had 9. He the number 1 safety in the league. He always get picks. Tyrann Mathieu, I traded for on some just back, but he regressive, man. He go down every year, so I'm trading him out. I'm trading him out this year. Both of my line, I developed all my linebackers. You know, Warner, he was there, but he was an 80 overall when I got here. You know, I used to work him up. Fucking Quan Alexander, I think was an 83. Got him up for an X-Factor. I'm a good man. I'm having to trade get rid of niggas and shit. But yeah. I had Kenny Steele when he started regressing, so I had to dump his contract. Pettis, Pettis is that man. He's a bad man. Right, it was only his 2nd year this season that just passed. It was only his 1st or 2nd year. I mean, look, when it shows him, I only say he got 4 years experience, so this is his 5th year in my league. But I played, this is my 4th season. Yeah, I developed him up to a superstar, you know, he got that speed. He's killing, hold on. Because it show you they rating. His stats. His stats, this is his best stats. Because Kenny Stills and all that used to be my number 1, and Kenny Stills used to get open. So he used to fuck shit up. But Pettis always had like 600 to 700 yards every year. Oh, okay, back-to-back 1,000-yard season. Yeah, I got him back-to-back 1,000. You know, we always been solid for him. That's how we developed him. You know, I had like Steelers and all of them, like he was he going crazy. He number 2 in yards and 3rd in touchdowns. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I'm scouting. He brought the Legends draft in, like for one of the last drafts. He brought the Legends draft. So like At the beginning of the season, so look, I'm about to show you. In the beginning of the season, I already know, like, all right, D4, this your last year. So right now, I'm scouting. I'm about to find his replacement because he used to be an 88. Like, he's just regressing and regressing. My D4. So I'm looking for a DN, like whether through free agency or draft. I'm looking for a DN. I'm looking for a strong safety. If I can come up on. The 40s ain't till the end of the season. They ain't gonna bring all that up until the end of the season. And then I'm looking. I got Jordan Howard, but I want a different running back. So this offseason, I'm trying to either come up on 2 out of 3 or all 3. Oh yeah, but you know we done had 2 drafts that was terrible. But yeah, it don't even show you. It says you combine report 3 weeks after the Super Bowl. So it gotta wait 3 weeks after the Super Bowl. So immediately after the Super Bowl, it's gonna pop up. Yeah, they got the legend draft. Nah, that was Michael Vick sitting at number 1. It's a cornerback, yeah. Deion Sanders, corner. So it's the legend draft. These niggas might not even be like, you know what I mean? But you know, these are people that make these up, like, and you can download people's drafts and shit. So like he bought in a legend draft in one of the last drafts just to have fun with it. This might be the last season, might be one more after. Yeah, like now I gotta win the Super Bowl this year, man. I got you. I'm looking for my first option. I'm looking for a right end, round 1. I'm trying to get an end round 1. That D line is everything, so I'm trying to get an end round 1. Always be bought. Yeah, I took a tough loss beginning of the season against the Cardinals, man. The dude is nice, but I should have won, bro. I was fucking around. All my games I lost is pretty close. Yeah, all the games. Besides that one, I'm about to say all the games I lost was close. Nigga. Close as fuck. That's the only game I got blew out this year. As far as like 17 to fucking 20, 38. I lost by 5, 3, 4, and all that shit. Tough losses, nigga, against good teams. The Falcons was the commissioner. I could easily be undefeated this year. Balenci the GOAT, he ain't new to the league, but he just took over that team. That team won back-to-back Super Bowls. The Kansas City Chiefs did. Yup. I lost to him by 3. I should have won, bro. I should have fucking won, bro. I was in man coverage. I fucked up and got in man coverage, bro. This nigga ran his little route and broke the dude open up the sideline there.
Are you ready for some football?
Not. Oh, hold on. Let me go see. I think he traded Tyreek Hill. I think he traded. But let me see. I want to go to his team. I think he traded. Yeah. Kevin Coleman, who used to be on my team. I had Kevin Coleman was going crazy year 1, half year 2, but I had to trade him because I lost my quarterback. Now I traded him before the season for fucking Kenny Steele. I had to trade him. I needed him. And we got Devin Bush, who was well up. Here goes Sherman. I traded Richard Sherman for Schwartz for a 90-something lineman. Oh yeah. It's his 3rd year. They don't never count this season, so experience he got 2 years. So he played 2 whole seasons plus this season. Yeah, I got some fast safeties that I drafted too. You got Richard Sherman, 34 still playing. I that. You said what? Nah, you can't change positions. You can only change like equipment and fucking numbers and shit. Dude, The commissioner, he's strict about that. You can't make no wide receiver tight ends, you can't make no running back, fullbacks. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get this thing. You know what I'm saying? No offense, he got loose on it a little bit, but once you get to low 80s, you feel me? It's fair game after that. He got players in Sherman. He got players in Bush, the safety Bush, Coleman, Kendall Fuller, and Pat Mahomes. He tackled. Yeah, I'm gonna run away from him. If I juke that nigga, that's what I do. Fast linebackers is key because they can lock down coverage. That's the main part. But other than that, I should have beat him. But now he don't got Tyler Hill no more. He must have taken it for a decent pick. I've been doing I'm still trying to get my niggas. You know, Joey Bosa, I developed him. He was a motherfucking 79 when I came. Yeah. He should be higher, man, but my D line always goes crazy. So he could be a 91 by now, but my whole D line, like D4 was killing. He just kept so he don't get all the stats. And this was a short sheet. This is the lineman I traded Sherman for, but I don't even need him for 2 years. I'm trying to get a tackle too. I think I came up with this. Nah, I always had McKinney. I signed Trey Burton just for the season. My niggas are all contributors. Yeah, and he a 1 year rental. I might draft him tight end. But you feel me? My rookies is mad. Like, you feel me? 90 jumping. This first cornerback, I took him in the first round. He only a 78. My second round cornerback, I already developed him to an 81 already. Yeah, this is my first round pick. This is my second round pick. Draft class. You should have been a superstar, bro. I'm about to show you his stats. This nigga got 7 picks and 2 pick 6. He just had a pick 6 for last game. Man coverage, 85. You see me? I've been developing his man coverage up. Yeah, I put that 24. I made him 24 and 25. Yeah, I gave dude 25 because he long like Sherman. So I gave him 6'2", 90 speed, 90 jumping. Nah, I wouldn't want to though. You know what I'm saying? I nigga got what? 7 tackles, 7 picks. Watch for the Jakes on the road. They don't crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up. Shutting down my league and shit. Foreign cars driving fast. I never my crew safety nasty, but he always went straight DB of the year. Oh yeah, I need a stronger. They definitely trying to come up on definitely. You know, traditionally, I've been throwing a lot of my passion rating trash, bro, but I just gotta stop throwing kicks. You gonna see he's 30 yards and 30 TDs, bro. I need to start. I come with a little try, but you know how they hold you. I almost took Garoppolo and Tevin Coleman to an MVP. But the dudes that's being they got spam running plays, you know what I'm saying? They ain't necessarily glitch. Yeah. I've been going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I had a slow game. Like, I only had like 50. I had a slow game. He's second in the league in carries though. I be giving this nigga carries like a motherfucker. He my workhorse. Yeah, I know. I should. This is my, can maker. I drafted him some years ago. He contributed, but he only like a 73. He's on my team. He just stay on my team. You know what I'm saying? My tight end always get 700 plus. Only on 30. Oh yeah. That's remember Kings I had to trade because niggas was getting hurt. I lost Jordan Howard last year for like 8 weeks. Deebo Samuel. I could have had him develop long time. He only a 79, bro. I be bullshit. Deebo Samuel could have really been a star, bro. Oh shit. Bro, I could have really had him, but I was getting all these other receivers. Like at that moment, I wasn't even like paying attention or just like really developing him. Like I could have really had this man up there. Cause he had chances and chances to. Yeah, I wasn't giving him no. He was always, because I always had receivers and shit like just 3 receivers that was higher. But he's my 3rd receiver now, man. He getting me, man. Like he clutch with the hands. He only got like 390 yards, and he get my 30 yards. Yeah, I haven't drafted a receiver yet, man, because I luck up sometimes. Like I get contributors in the free agent. So like he was a nice young, this dude right here, TPT. He was a nice player. You feel me, for the free agent. 84 around a nice. I can afford him. Boom. Like I've been trying. Michael Gallup was in the last free agency, but I couldn't afford it. I'll be trying to. Right now, let me go see. But as far as next season, let me go see. See, I haven't even. Yeah, a lot of. That's why I'm trying to get young. That's why I tried drafting 2 corners and let go of all my other corners. Like I had total. But I might resign him. I'm waiting. So I got 30 million. So that's after I sign him. Like I can sign him and still have 30 million though. He gonna go down after 2 years though. But yeah, X Factor, bro. But this man, bro, this man eats for me, bro. He eats for me. I can't. Yeah. So but I was trying to trade him, but I actually waited past the deadline. I was gonna trade him this season. So I'm letting Muhammad Wilkerson walk. I'm letting Trey Burton walk. All these people let walk. Except for Greenlaw. I'm probably gonna hold on to Greenlaw, depending on what he wants. You know what I'm saying? And I developed him. He was a 71. You feel me? So he ain't even really been starting, but he been just developing on his own, just quick. So he can eat. He want $5 million a year. You know what I'm saying? But if he end up like an 82, 83, you feel like get into an 83, 84, he's gonna have trades. But once I get him like 83, he's gonna have trades. Like I can trade him after 2, but you ain't gonna be here that season. Bro, the nigga, I locked that nigga up. I locked him and Matthews up before I paid the ticket to Matthews' age. I'm about to go look. I'm about to show you. I locked that nigga up. Let me go see how many years left on this contract. I signed him a season ago. Like I gave that nigga 6 years, cuz. I look at everything. I signed that nigga to 6 years. Let me see. Look how many years he got left. Look how many years he locked up for. I just re-signed that nigga. Jerry Jones, this is why I tell people tripping it up for getting what the D line look like. I'm not even got a minute. That niggas forgetting the D tackles we got. Bro, they just solid, bro. I don't need them to flash on my screen every game. I know and everybody know that we got solid D tackles. So if niggas running on us, then I'm gonna be like, oh, huh? Shut shit down, bro. Oh yeah, this my other type. I drafted this nigga too. He was a 68 overall, so he been a backup, slowly developing 91 speed at the strong safety. Yeah, like after the end of the year, sometimes a commissioner he throw out bonus like you can get 1 developed trait, offense and defense. So this year he gave me 2, and I used 1 on D4. He was regular star. I made him a superstar. And I use the other one on TTPT. He's a star, and I made him a superstar. Yeah, but you can't do rookies. He don't do rookies. So if you get a rookie, you can't up him until the next season afterward. You know, he's pretty fair with it. He's super fair. So next season, I'm gonna probably do linemen and shit. Like I'm gonna probably actually try to get 2 linemen instead of defensive players. Like, can I? Nah, I'm gonna put it on my cornerback. Yeah, my cornerback is rookies out here. Nah, hold on. I got niggas in the running though. But it's a nigga out there that's killing right now. This nigga, he 2 up on me. Hold on, let me see. Let me go look. Defensive player of the year. Defensive rookie. See, these niggas get sacks. That's why they look. You see my safety and my linebacker for defensive player of the year. But these niggas got sacks, hella sacks, so that's why they above my niggas. You feel me? And then offensive, I ain't got no offensive rookies in there, but defensive rookies, both of my niggas. You feel me in there? But these niggas, I think he a defensive end. And this nigga, he like 12-1, so his record, his players up there. Yeah, this nigga in the Lions, man, he took over the Lions. He did some shit. Offensive player of the year. You know, Howard, he on the list, man, but you know. Bro, this nigga right here got 20. Bro, this my nigga Flex, bro. This receiver right here got over 2,000. He got like 2,400 receiving yards, bro. This nigga, bro, just had back-to-back like 405 yard games, bro. I don't know what this nigga. But you see his record though. This nigga Randall Moore, bro. This is second, but this nigga got 99 speed, bro. This nigga drafted, when my nigga drafted him, bro, he was at 82 already with 97 speed. He drafted him. The nigga came in 82 overall, fucking 96 speed, bro, already. Hold on, I just want to look at something else. I think they got best safety on this bitch. Best running back, Howard 5th. Who, Kenya? Where you see Johnson at? Oh, that's Kerryon Johnson. You know, that's Kerryon Johnson. Number 31 or 32, who played for the fucking, you know what I mean? Like a dog. He was killing last year in real life.
You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Oh, I don't know. He probably got over 1,000. He one of them spam runners too. Like, you know, he's gonna come in all tight ends, like a special goal line type play and just keep running.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't
selfish. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The story if I let you tell it.
You know, I got niggas on the list and everything.
I ain't never faking, I'm the
I don't got no D-line in this but I usually do that.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense.
That's DB. You already know what it's gonna be. Tyrann Mathieu may be old, but Tyrann Mathieu got 7 picks too. Tyrann Mathieu be getting it. His old ass, you see him on the best DB list.
Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in.
My niggas
2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. Brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing.
Look, so you know, he drafted this quarterback team. The nigga only got 3,500 passing yards, but let me show you what he got all those passing.
You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
That's just this year, bro. That's just this. He just had back-to-back 400+ yard games. Back-to-back.
I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
He's fast. I beat his ass. I'm 2-1 against this motherfucker. I know. But the nigga, I told you about the nigga, look at this nigga. Speed. Look at this nigga speed and acceleration. No cheat shit. He drafted when he drafted this nigga had 96, 97
I just
speed.
ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell.
First round.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Hold on, let me check.
Cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully I don't gotta. I think he's gonna squeeze into the playoffs. So hopefully I don't gotta go. He gonna look at this. Look. He gonna have this nigga for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I played the nigga one time. The last time I played the nigga, I think I beat him. Yeah, it was last season though. You feel me? I think I beat him. I'm not sure though. I know I beat him. I know we 1-1 against each other. Nah, he ain't trying to run with his quarterback for years. Nah, bro, that nigga run deep drags and all that shit. Top 3% of the goddamn.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
Hold on, let me see if I can bring up the top 99. Let me see if I can bring up the top. Nah, that nigga came out like that, bro. You know, he was bragging on it when he drafted me, bro. He was posting on the pictures like, yeah, it's over with. It's over. It's over. I'm number 2. You gonna see where the fuck I'm at, nigga. It's not even close. He gonna get it. Cause I don't even think he played this game yet. Hold on, I don't even think he played. I don't even think he played. Okay, he played this game. Yeah. He still got 2 games left to get to 1,000. Let me see if I did play.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself.
But you see the race is close. You feel me, between me and the partner. Yeah, somebody was. It's probably Lonte or somebody. They actually for me during that Call of Duty. You know, my team, you know what I mean? They ain't that bad. I get it done. I get it done with not even the best overall ranked team in here. Bro, this should be lit, especially in this bros league, cause he makes sure niggas spam plays, but he makes sure niggas don't do cheating shit like put wide receivers at running backs and all other shit. You can't quit. You gotta finish. That's one rule. You gotta finish your games. No quitting games. This shit, I be feeling like a coach for real, bro. I be in this bitch developing. I got two easy games. I'm gonna finish this season off with the Broncos and the Buccaneers. All right. All right, bro. Love you too, bro.